Welcome, check it out. We're possibly on video. I don't know if this worked or not. Maybe I uploaded it. Maybe it's just audio. Who knows? But maybe it's here on video on the Jackass Nation podcast channel or YouTube channel. It's so early.
It's Jackass Nation on YouTube.
On YouTube,
You just got to go to the search bar, type in Jackass Nation. You'll find it.
We'll find it. Yeah. It's great. I'm so excited to be here. The Gifted is back. I'm the ETCW World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, the world. Not just the city, but the world. Sitting here with the one, the only Quad C.
That's
Matt,
right.
what up, man?
That's right. The future ETCW World Heavyweight Champion of the city. Of the world, not the city, of the world.
We'll see what you can do.
And by the way, you had it wrong. Again, like we talked about on the previous episode, my name is not Quad C. It's Quad X. Baby. Because it is the Gifted, and it's back.
That's right. Got me the Gifted official T-shirt.
It's pretty sweet,
I'm so excited about it. I love it. I've wanted this for so long.
You really have.
I was so excited to finally get it.
By the way, I love that you're wearing a Raiders hat, but like I really expected you to wear the BC beanie. You know?
Oh yeah, because it's actually cool outside
it's
again.
Cold outside. See, whenever it gets cold outside, that means it's time for the Gifted to come back.
Yeah, I should have.
That became an annual tradition last year.
I should have had that. Should have had the beanie on. It's early. I wasn't thinking. And it's even odder that I have the damn Raiders hat on because I didn't have.
Right
yeah, they are terrible. But I don't have my Jackass hat right now.
Oh, that's it. That's what.
It's in Hayden's car.
Frickin' Hayden.
I know.
Bring it over, Hayden.
Golly,
Jeez.
Go out of your way to bring it to my house. Kayfabe Studio. There's people here that can get it from you. Yeah.
By the way, if you've never been to Kayfabe Studio, this is actually a closet of Kayfabe Studios. The rest of it is glorious and amazing. I really don't know why we don't shoot through the rest of Kayfabe Studio, but right now, because it's the Gifted, he's got like X's everywhere, and like he actually had Hugh Jackman over here. He had Hugh Jackman. It's insane.
Yeah. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was eating shrimp. I don't know why. Don't know why he brought that up, but like he was like, yeah, shrimp.
Shrimp's always good.
Yeah. On the Bobby.
On the Bobby.
Because he's Australian.
I get it. That was good.
He was Wolverine.
Don't say that to him though. He doesn't like when you do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you call him Huey?
No.
Jackmany?
So the Gifted is back.
It is.
And this episode called Emerged.
Yes, with a capital M.
Capital M.
For Matt. It's my name.
It's not what it was for.
Yep.
Well,
we did talk about it last week, and we're very curious to see if Season 3 is going to have a capital E.
Yeah. It's going to be very interesting to find that out.
That would be really cool if they did that.
Yeah.
Because if they did, if that's what it was, then for sure, that's what they were going for.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. So.
X-Men, that is, if you haven't caught that.
I really enjoyed it. It was fun. I like this episode. I like that we just kind of jumped in and went running.
Well, yes, to a certain extent. Except you did get a flashback, but it was 6 months prior.
Yeah. With
what happened with the Inner Circle and I guess the repercussions for picking up those mutants and Polaris and all that. So we really got to find out what the Black Queen was all about. Oh yeah, her power. I did not expect it to be like that. I wondered how they were going to do it. Yeah. So I really like how they did. And it's not like Black Canary in any way, shape, or form, or anything like that. And that's kind of what I was concerned that it might be, because I know it used sound waves. Yeah. So I wasn't sure. And the fact that she used it, and it mainly stuns everybody, it was really fascinating to me. It was, and it was kind of interesting to me that they moved away from the Hellfire Club. Yeah, and they even mentioned it about it, and then they're like, yeah, now they're just known as the Inner Circle. Yeah, I wondered why that was. Maybe I was thinking, I'm like, oh, well, this has to be because they're doing the Hellfire Club TV show. Oh, yeah, maybe. I did not realize that ended up getting nixed. They nixed it? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Okay. I looked it up as soon as Wire makes a joke about how Hellfire Club, maybe that's too villainy or something. I'm like, I bet that's because of the show. And I started looking up when the Hellfire show comes out, and they're like, oh no, it's canceled. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that maybe they walked away from the Hellfire Club because you look at how you look at just realistically, something called the Hellfire Club probably wouldn't work very well in high society as much as the Inner Circle. Yeah.
And so they show us the scene of the mutant things dropping at the White House.
Yes.
And it was a vision, not an actual. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either, but I like it. I like that it was a vision. I like the reason why they used it. I actually thought, because, I mean, we're jumping ahead, clearly.
Yeah.
We're jumping ahead to when Polaris has the baby. I didn't realize it was going to be used for, like, a mental block. I don't know anything about pregnancy. I've never had a kid or anything like that. Didn't know that was a thing, but apparently, according to TV, it is. But I thought it was interesting that they used that, because I fully expected, like, the Cuckoos to just use some sort of mind control power to, like, break it.
Yeah.
And I guess they did, but I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like...
and speaking of flashes, or I guess little, scenes of the future, the fact that, like, sister and brother can, like, see each other and have that mental connection, I didn't know that.
I didn't like it at first. When I first saw it, I'm like, wait a minute. If she hasn't seen her brother since he left, how does she know that he's got the blonde hair?
Yes, the blonde hair and the clothes, and I was like, that's weird. But it made me think that it maybe wasn't a dream sequence or anything.
Yeah, but as soon as he grabs her hand, I'm like, well, this is a dream, but that's dumb.
Yeah.
And then as soon as mom or dad, I think it's mom that mentions it, is like, she's like, well, maybe they can connect because of how they are. I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense then.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad they threw that in there because, that was a major continuity issue at first. But I don't know. Like, I just thought it was weird to just throw in that power out of nowhere. And then we didn't see it from his point of view.
No.
So it makes me wonder, is that just another part of her power? And maybe
I think it's just
like,
that, she's stressing out over it. He's not. He's obviously not stressing. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm the bad guy.
He's the man.
I like this version of him much better.
Too. He was so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually like the haircut.
Me
At
too.
first, I didn't think I was going to, but then, like, seeing it, I actually liked it.
Yeah, it's very Quicksilver-y, though.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very.
But I like how Lauren's so. Like, all right, I got shit to do. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And when they're going on the mission to save the mutants, she's all, I got this. Don't worry. Boom. Holds the door closed. All that.
I like how everybody was cohesive in their plan of attack. It just seemed like all of the first season, nobody knew what to do. Everybody was kind of just jumping in haphazardly. But this season, and it makes sense because you're 6 months ahead in the future. You've had time to coalesce, and you've gone on several missions, and you know what the plan is every time you do it. So I like that they were able to actually show that in this first episode. Like, hey, they are a well-oiled machine now. I mean, you look at Blink. The fact that she could just rip it open, be like, come on, let's go, let's bring it in, close it, cool. Like, I was really cool with that.
I wonder if they're going to get to the point that she can just point the thing like she's doing in Days of Future Past.
Well, I think that was part of. I think that's what they referenced whenever Thunderbird was talking to her about training and to use her powers, especially when he was talking about the contacts in her eyes, which I didn't know about. I didn't know that like she could not her eyes were that way because she could see the portal. Like I thought that was cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that was what was
I
going
don't
on.
like the idea of them putting the contacts on her.
Well, I think it was just for that.
I see. I thought it was. Well, it's too expensive for us to give you these awesome green eyes. Yeah. So we're gonna do this contact thing.
Maybe that was like an excuse for like, hey, the contacts are out right now, but we need to shoot this scene. Let's just go ahead and make it seem like you've put contacts in and just
maybe that's what it because but in the very next scene they were green again. So I was like, okay, well maybe they're not doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was just an excuse. And if it's there and they're going to use it later on for like her to go out in public, all right, whatever. I guess it's a fine excuse because it does not make sense for her to have giant green eyes whenever she goes out.
Yeah.
But like I think whenever he was talking about how you need to practice, you need to train, I think that was kind of a reference to we can grow your powers even more so than just
yeah. Okay, well, I'll be excited to see that. We find out that Shatter is in Baltimore.
Oh, I missed that 100%.
Yeah. Dad says it. He's like Shatter's group up in Baltimore's doing good.
Good.
And so I'm like, oh,
good for him.
All right. So that's we're not going to see Shatter. I guess he was too expensive to make every episode.
Shoot, for real. I mean, that much makeup, that was a lot. There really wasn't an extra of the week this week.
No, there was not.
Although I want to say, and you may not know this, but like the fans may have seen it, but the guy who And I don't remember his name because I've said several times on several different shows I'm terrible with names. But the guy who is Stephen Colbert's musical guy, his musical act every single week on his show, I think he was one of the mutants in the inner circle that got killed.
Really?
Yes. He
I'm
was the
not
one
sure.
that had the power ball that he was about to like throw.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that dude? And then he got killed. And I was like, I don't know.
I'm not sure. That's
Yeah.
interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
look up.
wanted to see more from those guys though. We didn't get to see what they
Hey, they like to use flashbacks.
Yeah.
So we could
Maybe.
very well.
Mom. Let's talk about Mom real quick.
Yeah. She's actually a nurse.
And she's a badass.
Yeah. I liked her in this episode.
I did.
Yeah.
She's a badass, but she's also a dumbass.
Because she went in on...
No, not that.
No?
She went in, she was badass, she got shot, and she's like, I don't even care.
She gets shot. She got grazed. It's fine.
She's like, I don't even care. Whatever.
Yeah.
You help us.
Yeah.
But then they're trying to explain to her mom. He's gone. And he's bad guy.
Oh, and the whole, like, he got kidnapped.
He was taken. No, Mom.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what it was at all. And she just won't believe it.
Yeah.
So I hope that's not like a foreshadowing thing that he's going to end up coming back and they're not letting him and they won't let him or something.
No, I think it's more of there's going to be that moment where they're like, come back with us, and he's going to be like, no. And then it's finally going to be that resolution for her, like, oh, he did leave.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope that's it.
yeah.
Because I don't want it to be a thing later on where she ends up being right and no one ever believed her and she was like, and he finds the light and wants to go back and they're like, well, nope, you can't now.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I don't think it'll ever be that situation. I mean, there might be a moment where he does something so bad that maybe the rest of the mutants will never accept him, but the family will, and then maybe they're on the run from them.
That could happen, yeah. We can see that. Dad's power is slowly manifesting.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
I'm like, what is happening here? Like, is something gonna like spike out? Like, is he gonna blast?
Yeah, I was trying to
something?
figure
I
out
was like,
what was gonna
is
happen.
That was crazy looking though. I'm pretty excited for that.
So I don't.
No Turner.
No Turner.
Was
No Turner at all.
I was Sentinel Services, but no Turner. I was very, very fascinated.
Didn't
by
even
that.
show us where he was,
No.
but he was in the previously on a lot.
Yes. I mean,
So
he's gonna be around.
yeah.
You know he's gonna be around.
But I am interested to see. All right, so Polaris is going to have the baby. We take over this building.
Yeah.
And we're like, get your people out.
Yeah.
I like that.
I wish I was that guy though that got all that money.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'd be like, yeah, there's a spill on aisle 3. Let's go. Don't even care.
See ya.
We're
Let's
out.
go, guys.
How much is this? I don't even care. Click. Done. We're out.
Yeah. We turn it into where we're going to have a baby.
Yeah, it's what's it called? The natal unit, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, Polaris is just.
Dude, that girl's blasting
She got some
everything.
power.
Yes, she does. I like that they got rid of the pregnancy early.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they were gonna like hold it over for a couple of episodes, but I like that they just kind of like, we're done.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
we're out.
get this baby out.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Did you see the baby's name at the end?
Dawn. I like
Dawn?
it. I like it because this is called the dawn of the mutant age. So you think about it, it's got a double meaning now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's
I thought she said I couldn't tell if she said doll
Dawn
or
Dawn.
dog.
Dawn.
And I was like, that's either one of those are weird. Why would you say that?
D-A-W-N.
Yeah,
Dawn.
Okay. Now, do we know Dawn from the X-Men? Do we know?
No idea.
No
Yeah.
idea. Well, if I would have heard the name, I might have maybe looked it up,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear that. I couldn't understand the name. And it was 3:00 in the morning, so I'm like, well, I'm not looking it up right now. I'll deal with it. in the
I'm
morning.
fascinated to see what Dawn's powers are. I mean, if you know, just go ahead and put it in the comment section. But I'd be fascinated to know. And I like that whenever they showed the little like fast forward scene, you know, the vision, that the little girl's hair had pieces of green in there.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice little note.
And then, so as she's having the baby and the grid's going nuts, we're going to look for her.
Yeah.
And Eclipse is he's mentally not there. He's having some issues.
No. But, I mean, wouldn't you? If your baby mama and your baby was about to be taken, or it was about to be born, and you don't know, you can't be there. Okay, would a rational
There we go. I was about to say, Man, if I wasn't having to run away because someone was having a kid, they're doing it themselves, I'd be okay with it.
Okay, sorry. A rational human being would be actually like what he was. So
I'm rational.
Irrational. I was actually okay with it. I thought, okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like... I do like his attitude toward this, and he's just kind of he's on edge.
Yeah.
He's still kind of in control, but not completely. Yeah, no. Like you can tell, there's a couple screws up there that he's like, I can handle this. No, I can't. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, yeah, and man, when we talked about it last week, we talked about. And I'm switching gears clearly to Thunderbird and Blink's relationship. Man, they probably pushed it a little too hard that these two are like this happy little couple. I'm like, ooh, there's going to be something. They are using this so that way they can do a flashback later and be like, remember how great they were?
I hope not, because I like Thunderblink.
I thought they were great together.
I think Thunderblink is the greatest. They make me happy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
I thought they were great together. I really did. Except for the fact that, when she was like, there was that one moment where she's like, you want to really know what gets me into the mood? And I'm like, there is a guest in your home. You do not have sex in your house when there is a guest in your home. And she's like, finish cleaning the dishes. I'm like, oh, okay, it's cute. All right, cool.
See, it's cute. Speaking of the guest in the home, Jessica, the mutant.
Yeah, okay, maybe she was the extra of the week.
And
she knew?
Yeah, her and her sister who is missing at the moment.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a plot point at some point coming up.
So too.
So I don't know exactly. Like, it didn't really show what their powers are. Telekinetic. Which was the dumbest thing ever.
Why?
Because she sits there and slowly uses her power to throw a chair through a window. You could have just picked up the chair. Like, it probably would have been a lot faster if you had just picked up.
But she was panicking. She doesn't know her powers that well. I mean, you can tell. Like, she's moved like little things, so probably that was like one of the biggest things she's actually thrown. But her sister, she's got like some weird webbing or something right here, some markings like right there. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I'm assuming her sister's been picked up, and there's going to be a point that we have to go save her sister.
I'm thinking that her sister got picked up by the underground.
Oh, you think the underground has?
Yeah. Okay. Like, because of the whole markings thing, too, and then they said there wasn't a struggle, we just don't know where she went off to.
See, well, that's... Oh, yeah. That's why I was thinking maybe it could be the underground house, or maybe there just wasn't a struggle just because there just wasn't a struggle.
Well, they said, they were like, Sentinel Services, if they had caught her, there would have been a struggle. So I think throwing that out there tells me, okay, it wasn't them.
Okay. Well, I hope so. I want to see more about them. I don't know if this girl is like a new character that we're going to see over and over and over, or if it's like a small arc that we're just going to have a little guest rolling arc.
Yeah, it'd be fascinating to see that. But I like that they're in DC now. I thought that was good. I'm glad we clearly know where they are now. Because, last year when we were like, oh, they're in Dallas. No, they're not. They're not in Dallas. They're here. Like, yeah,
and they're very quick to let us know that they were in Atlanta. That's where they were.
Yes. They were very clear about that.
Atlanta. No,
yeah.
They thought, and it's good fun. Everyone thinks they're dead now.
Yeah. Which you watched the season prior, so how is that?
Because the Struckers blew the house.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And so they just figured everyone died inside the house.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I wonder if that wire dude is going to, come into play with all that. Because, when he had the USB drive, I was like, ooh, that wire dude's going to, take all of her information. But after everything was all said and done, I realized it had nothing to do with it.
I think he might have been our Mutant of the Week, actually.
He might have been, yeah. But I liked it. I liked the whole
I tried to look up
thing.
If he was another mutant. I couldn't find anything on him.
Yeah, so he must have been new.
So he might have been someone that they just made up.
Well, they must have thought, okay, we need to have someone that's like a technopath.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, let's make up a technopath like a guy named Wire.
Now that Hacker is in the Inner Circle.
Inner Circle, yeah.
So.
Which we saw her for a brief moment.
Yeah, very brief. But I did like her. And again, I love the Stepford sisters.
Yeah. The Cuckoos.
The Cuckoos. They're just so... I love how they just talk so uniquely together with each other.
Yeah.
I love that. That is just one of my favorite gimmicks of this show.
That's really cool. It's pretty amazing.
So, Let's see what else. What
I like the villain too. We talked about her for a 2nd, but I like her.
I think Reva's going to
be amazing.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be like eventually a struggle between her and Polaris.
Yeah, I think so too.
Who's going to be running this thing?
Yeah, I want to say so too. I'll be fascinated to see where it goes,
because they're real big on. They're keeping something from Polaris.
Yeah,
and
but she knows.
Polaris was worried that they were going to kill the baby. And you could see them talking to each other, them and the Cuckoo talking to each other, and you don't know what they're saying, and then they go in like, no, it's okay, we're going to save the kid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, ooh, maybe it's the kid they want.
Maybe.
Who knows? But I know there's something they're keeping from them, and I don't know if it's going to be something that ends up pushing them back to the underground or onto their own.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting to see.
I don't know. It's the first episode, so it just introduces everything to where we're going. Like. We just are introduced to different plot points in the first episode. So there's a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
There's clearly so much more we're going to get into. And even, like, from what we saw for, like, the season ahead, that little preview was that, it looks
so
like...
Did you see the preview?
I did. Well, no, it's not for next week. It's just the season ahead.
Okay, tell me some of the stuff that we have going on in that.
Well, it looks like Thunderbird's going to, like, get into, like, a fighting ring at some point. Because at one point, he looks like he's just... primal.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. And they're like the pinnacle moment of the whole thing though was, brother sister, they were having a fight against each other. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's gonna be really interesting to see. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they're gonna hold off on that or if they're really gonna focus. Maybe that's gonna be like the scene in the old one. We keep seeing Thunderbird put the damn block up, and we're like, when is he putting that freaking block
He's
up?
never going to.
And you know what? Rewatching it, he did it pretty early.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought we were worried about this.
Yeah.
Like, we kept seeing this.
No.
But it was kind of almost mid-season-ish that he's putting that block up. So, I don't know.
Batten down the hatches, guys. Batten down the hatches, guys. I don't think so. I think this is going to be probably a big climax point. Mm-hmm. Probably mid-season, I'd say.
Mid-season. Probably in that mid-season finale, that fall. Like that. We're going to go on a fall break, and something's going to happen. It's going to go dark right then. We're like, oh, man, come on now.
Yeah.
Terrible time for a break. Mm-hmm. I hate breaks. I really do. So, all right, well, let's look at some predictions, man, for the next episode. Mm-hmm. What do you think we're going to go into? Where do you think we're going to go?
Well, I think... It's hard to say. I think we're going to obviously see a little bit more progression to Dad's powers, trying to, talk a little bit more about that. I want to say that I think the main point of this next episode is that they're going to introduce the underground.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I really think they're going to get to, because, the whole Polaris versus Reva thing, that's not going to happen just yet. Polaris is just going to be taking care of her new kid. That's going to be cool. But the rest of it, I think it's just going to be about the underground and about Sister trying to have more like visions about her brother.
Yeah. I think we're going to continue to get those visions there. I think that's going to be an ongoing thing. I think next episode we'll find out where Turner is. What he's doing. I think he'll come in.
Yeah. He wasn't... I don't remember him being in this season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know he's in the cast. So
yeah.
I don't know if it was...
But maybe they're just trying to keep him, whatever his role is, quiet. So that's why they didn't show it like the season ahead thing. But
I think Dad's not gonna have time to tell. Every time he tries to talk about,
oh my god, I love it.
Come out,
it's always gonna happen,
and then it's gonna manifest, and they're gonna be like, "Well, why didn't you tell?" That whole television thing. There's gonna be an argument of why didn't you tell us? It's like, well, I tried to, and you just kept coming up, blah, blah, blah.
And now I'm a demon. I'm a demon arm.
Exactly.
I have no idea.
Demon arm.
I'm a vampire. True Blood. He's in there. He was really good.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
With, isn't he married to...
He's married to Anna Paquin.
To, Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rogue.
Yeah, they were in True Blood together.
I forget, that's, as soon as you said that, I started clicking. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, because he's married to Anna Paquin. Yeah, I still really wish she would show up at some point.
She's not.
I know.
She's not.
It would set my mind at ease. Yeah. I'm like, oh, X-Men, see, continuity that Fox doesn't give a crap about.
Not at all.
I am... speaking of, tonight, Dark Phoenix trailer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Very
Yeah, I'm fascinated by
That came out of nowhere.
It really did. But I think Disney's going to be throwing this out there like, we're just trying to knock everything out. Like, everything that Fox did, we just want to get it done, put it out there, and then be done with it.
Because it's not like they're going to lose money on it.
No.
Fox already made it, so it's like, whatever, we'll just put it out, see what we can make.
Yeah, we'll just take whatever percentage we can off of it.
And it's on the Late Show?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't actually read up anything on it.
Those. I was half asleep, and I got someone tagged me in something on Instagram, and I was like, I should get up and go write something about that. Good night, and I went back to sleep.
Well, okay. Yeah. I'll talk to you more about writing stuff after this.
All right. Cool. Well, anyway, I'm excited for the season to come.
Yeah.
I loved this episode. It was a lot of fun. I love that we are up and running. We're going. We're all in on the Mutant Underground. We're not hiding it. We're just going.
Yeah. Rob said, we were texting with Rob, and he had
watched it early. Yeah.
He watched it before all of us. I think he probably watched it live.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, this first episode of the second season is amazing. I didn't see anything amazing. I thought it was solid. I thought it was a good first episode that is just a good setup for where we're going to go.
Yeah. What I liked about it is the fact that we're just up and going.
Yeah.
And we're well oiled. We're fighting. Lauren's in charge. She's not timid or looking to mom and dad. Should I do this? No. She's just going for it.
Sure.
And I liked that we got the baby out of the way. Because I don't like pregnant people. I probably can't say that. It's 2018. But it's just it's weird. I'm like you shouldn't be doing things because the baby's gonna get hurt. Even though I don't like kids.
Look, I agree with that.
You shouldn't.
I agree with that. Sure, but just
so I'm glad that she just had the baby.
Maybe just have some context before you ever say I don't like pregnant people. Just
Well, look, pregnant people bring more people, and more people are bad. We need less people. I'm so pro swine flu.
Why do you have shows where you require people to watch? And then you hate people?
Well, because it's the good people that pay. The Jackass Nation are all great people. They're the only great people. If you're not part of the Jackass Nation, you bird flu. I'm just saying.
So you can find me on all social media at Move the Joystick and Cinelinx.com.
Find me at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC, and at MPX Wrestling this weekend. I don't know who I'm taking on, but I'm taking somebody on, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know where Matt went. He's gone. But, hey, I hope you guys watch this. I hope this video got up. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to share it around. Thank you so much to Caleb for putting the opening together. I really appreciate that, man. And don't forget, you can find us every Wednesday right here talking about The Gifted. The Gifted comes on Tuesday nights. Don't miss it. It's a lot of fun. And I guess we'll see you next time.
You're a terrible person.
I'm the best person.